Assalamualaikum and hi. Our final project will be Computer Lab Monitoring System in School of Computing. Our group members are Arif Amrin, Hazaf Shahiman, and Hazid Daniel. As an introduction, educational software has been evolving in the last couple of years, catching up with the advances of software in the rest of the IT world. Mainly due to the benefits of e-learning, more and more institutions are inventing innovative technology to accommodate their learners. Therefore, this transferred educational application from the traditional small client application that connects to a central database to the lighter web application that can be accessed by multiple clients using internet. This is said that web-based applications need to be able to collaborate with other systems since not all the various components of the IT infrastructure of a university is developed by a single company. Also, open standards enforce more commercial and open source software developers to use approaches that their application can be easily integrated and expanded. In our case, we need to develop a web-based student monitoring system where a personal tutor can monitor their student activity. Our system would be developed so it will make it possible to be plugged into the existing system of the university and, if possible, use data of the system to add more functionality and ease the administrative tasks of the staff members. Based on background problem or issue, the problem with the existing is that a majority of universities still does not have a system that can monitor the students' activity in a computer lab. Our proposed system could overcome this problem and make it easier for the staff member to monitor the students' activity. In order for our proposed system to be able to fit with the existing system, a service-oriented approach will be used. The interface to import structured external data are one of the main areas that we will concentrate. While adding the flexibility of retrieving the data out of system, in the present situation, the systems that are present in the computer lab are in the local area network LAN, but there is no such client-server connectivity present in every lab. For the current system, students can complete a task given by the lecturer and they manage to do some other work which are not related to the given task. This is the main problem for the current lab management system. The other problem of the current lab management system is that the lecturer cannot supervise the majority of student activities. The proposed system introduced an embedded processes-based computer laboratory system and designed for hardware and software. This system aims at combating the monitoring a variety of real-time data and achieving an intelligent management of computer laboratory. By the means of wired or wireless, the computer laboratory monitoring system can communicate with a personal computer. It was observed that students can access a lot of computer software other than the one required for the practical during practical class. It also was observed that it is very difficult for the staff member to supervise each student's activity all the time. To monitor a LAN, the monitoring server is connected to a monitor part on the switch. If monitor switches are using during installation, the monitoring server may require a server connection to all of them. Either that connection implemented using physical cable or LAN is configured for monitoring traffic if the network switches support it. LAN monitoring aims to develop various network utilities which are required to effectively monitor a LAN network. The project objective is listed below. First, to allow the lecturer to monitor the activity and maintaining the discipline of the student during practical class. Second, to design the proposed technique for the computer lab monitoring system in School of Computing. Third, to provide a complete learning management system around the lab where students can avail of various tools for learning, including video lecture and practical class with the rules and regulations applied under the vigilance of the faculty. Our project scope first is mainly focused only on the computer lab monitoring system in School of Computing. Second, computer lab monitoring system will be used as a research by considering some limitation to all functionalities. Lastly, introducing only minimum function for the computer lab monitoring system due to time constraint. So, as a solution, our proposed system is developed to overcome the existing problem. In this system, there are server and clients connected to each other in the LAN of which will provide a good interface for performing practical session and helping the lecturer to monitor students' activity individually. Therefore, the lecturer can provide marks easily on every practical session and viewing the students' practical performance individually. These are the features that solve the existing problem. First, control students' workstation by blocking all internet activity including browsers, email, and instant messaging. Power features. Power on computers remotely using back on LAN. Lastly is classroom collaboration. Transfer files to and from students' computer and sharing their screen with the rest of the lab, making the presentation easier.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Azhar Shahiman bin Abdul Aziz. I will explain about the literature review. Okay. In this section, we will explore the previous research that will be crucial to the study of Computer Lab Monitoring System or CLMS in School of Computing. The first one is Online Attendance Monitoring System in Classroom using RFID or Radio Frequency Identification. Okay. This system is used to record the attendance of the student in a class. As you can see in the picture on the right, all RFID readers are mounted in the center of each classroom and are connected with the existing campus LAN. To use this system, all students and staff ID will be converted to RFID tag. When the students or staff scan the RFID tag to the RFID reader, the reader will receive the tag ID, date, time, and the classroom location. And then the information will pass through the middleware. The middleware is used to filter the information that entered that scanned by the student so that the information is not duplicated to when the data is transmitted to the database. And then the information will go to the database for information checking. The database will be used to check for the student ID so that the student ID is exists and verified. After that, the system will respond to the back to the reader to tell the student or the staff that their information is verified. The second one is Graphical Interactive Student Monitoring or Gizmo tool for Course Management Systems or CMS. Okay. The Graphical Interactive Student Monitoring or Gizmo is a student monitoring and tracking system that uses the student data from the Moodle. It is used to examine social, cognitive, and behavioral aspects of the students. As you can see on the picture on the right, the Moodle CMS will record the student data and save the student data to the Moodle repository or Moodle server. And then the data will be exported to the Gizmo repository using the data exporter. At the Gizmo repository, selection of relevant data will be done and data transformations. There are also visual mapping and view transformations to let the instructor view the data in a graphical, interactive manners. In the Gizmo visualizations, there are login overview. This means that they can see what is the student access on the system. After that, there is discussion overview that display what is the student post and read on the system. After that, there is also students accesses to resources details about the student, which explain about what is the student access or download in the system. The instructor also can see the resource details. The resource details is we explain about um, when is the student download the resources, the name of the resources, and many more. The third one is online student monitoring system using passive RFID. The meaning of passive RFID is that the RFID tag use the power from the RFID reader. This is kind similar to the first system, which is for recording the attendance of the student, but this one is different because it is used to monitor the students. This system is beneficial in improving current traditional way of monitoring. It is used to track students' movement in college. Each student will have their own RFID tag, like the first system. And when they enter a room, they need to scan RFID tag. The RFID reader will read the student information such as date, name of the room, and also the picture of the student will be captured using webcam. The instructor can view the student movement by using the software that contains the mentioned information before. Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Azhar Shahiman bin Abdul Aziz, and about this discussion, this system will help the lecturer to monitor the activities of students with the help of client-server system. The lecturer also can evaluate the students based on practical activities in class. They can give mark to the student based on the frequency of the student ask question in the class, the student follow fully activities in the class, and many more. Okay. This software also helps students to focus and improve their practical knowledge in class. This is because when they are focused in class, there will be no distraction to distract the student or make the student lose their attention. It is also can avoid students do inappropriate things in class. The problem faced. It is difficult to discuss things through online platforms such as WhatsApp. This is because not everyone is online at the same time and not all have a good internet connection to do a meeting like video calling and others. When we message our team members, only a certain members respond at a time because everyone in the group have other commitments to do. So, to counter that problem, we have to set a time so that everyone can respond at a time and active at the same time. Significant amount of time is taken for everyone to reply to the messages, which makes it difficult for decision making and further discussion. And we know that the discussion is not in the real time. This project also was given during the last weeks of the semester. We all know that the last week of the semester, we have a lot of projects, not only on this subject, but also on other subjects. We are also in the midst of preparing and adapting the online final examination. So, besides doing the project, we also have to study for the final examination. So to counter that problem, we have to um, set the our schedule carefully so we can manage our time nicely. For the conclusion, the proper system is presently running on localhost. It means that the client and the server run on the same system. This project also was done based on the project objective and scope, but not all of it is fully fulfilled. This is because of the time constraint and the limitation to access the physical activities such as the computer lab so that we can explore more on the real computer lab. By using the real computer lab, we can explore more on how the computers in the lab is positioned, what is the currently used hardware on the computer lab, and many more. This project is done as a case study and research for this subject.